Tony.
And welcome to
Salem, I'm Hit.
Season 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't know what season it is anymore.
Yeah,
I don't
start
give a
date,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, we saw Assassin's Creed, okay? That's what it is. If we go by Assassin's Creed numbers, it'd be like episode 37 anyway. I mean, season 37 anyway, because fuck it. Okay, so Assassin's Creed. If for some reason you have not looked at our Tumblr or listened to us at all, we kind of like secretly heart crush on this thing and we play all of them. And we just really spend way too much time in the Assassin's Creed world. I think this was to our detriment in regards to the movie.
I mean, it wasn't horrible. It wasn't bad. I liked the way they held to a lot of the true form, the way they jump up and get arc right, stab a motherfucker in the face. Yeah.
It's I could say it was the best video game adaptation I've seen. They lifted things straight from the series. Like, it's in there. It's a really good adaptation.
Yeah, the only thing wasn't in there is the pigeons.
They didn't have time for the pigeons, or else they would have tried it. Like, if it was a series, I think they would have included the pigeons. But there was so much of Desmond's origin, which made me mad at the games again, because they fucked over Desmond. Like, this could have been Desmond.
Yeah. Oh, what was they calling him in the movie?
Callum Lynch. He was some other guy, played by an Asian kid. That kid looked really Asian. They like filled in all the diversity. I mean, they had an Asian chick and a black dude as the assassins that were hanging out with Callum, kind of to make up for the fact that he was like super white. But that didn't bother me. You knew they weren't gonna like go with like a Connor for the movie. Fuck that. They're not gonna do that.
Yeah, that would have been so awesome.
Yeah, it would have been badass if like Connor movie. I hate how everyone hates Connor because Connor was pretty good.
Connor was a murder fucking machine.
Yeah. I mean, if anybody of the group was an assassin, it was Connor. I liked a lot of the touches they did with the movie. Like, the Animus, of course they had to do something like that for a movie, because if he was just laying in the bed asleep, like, that wasn't going to work.
No.
You could not do that for a movie. So, when I saw the Animus, I thought it was crazy and goofy looking, but I understand why they did it.
Yeah, and it made sense that they did a good job making it work.
Yeah.
Sit there, because it and it was very parkour.
Yeah, and it gave me more of a connect with the fact that they're hopping around, jumping around, doing stuff, and at least lends to the fact that they can do it not because they had a dream about it, but because they were actually fucking doing it.
Yeah. That did make it nice.
Yeah, and it was easier for the dummies to follow. Unlike the fight choreography, because that director was like afraid of us to see people punch.
Yeah, it got blurry.
Okay,
well, I wasn't. I thought maybe it was because where we sitting, because damn screen being so fucking big.
I thought it was because I was drinking all that bourbon before we got there.
No, no. During high action sequences, it got blurry.
During I get he was the director was paying homage to the nice panning shots that you have in the game.
And it was trying. I couldn't, or I'm like, or is he trying to do the glitches of the first few games?
It seemed more like he was trying to do the glitches because he didn't want you to see fucking shit.
Yeah.
Like you'd hear and blur and dust and jump cut. Like I've seen some heavy jump cutting, but fuck, I didn't know who was punching who, where anybody was going. Like I was looking forward to the fighting, and because I knew they train, they'd have really good fight choreography. And jump cut.
Yeah, like I said, that's and it was sold out. Well, of course, it was in a baby theater. That wasn't much bigger.
It doesn't matter. It was a baby theater. It was Assassin's. I didn't expect it to be sold the fuck out. How in the fuck of all the?
I would have liked to have been sitting up. Had our usual perched up a little bit better in the center. It might not have been so blurry. I think part of it because we were sitting on it, kind of low on the end. Couldn't really concentrate on the whole screen. So I wasn't real sure because I felt like I was only watching like this much. At the
but those seats were already taken by the time I got in there like 10 minutes after like 7, and it was still already those seats were taken. I took the one so we wouldn't be stuck in the fucking front. Those were the last two together. And jump cut. The story is probably really good for people that don't know anything about Assassin's Creed. And I can see why. I've seen like smatterings of really, really good reviews, and people said, people that went in there and sat down and they said, I've heard really good things about this. it is a really good adaptation.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I think they did a good job with that because there's I was like, okay, I like how they did that. I like how they did
It wasn't exciting because once again we got to the fighting and blah 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 cut. I don't think it was just us sitting on the side because I couldn't see shit.
My my other big problem was the guards seemed awfully seemed to know very well where the hell they were going. So they when they would they would cut and go this period like the fucking guards still knew where the fuck it was like it's worse than the game on Insane. So they're because like how the fucking guard know I was there?
Like they were over there, they were like appearing. They were just appearing in the scene in front of them like you were playing the game. They're like, oh, he's right there now. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? There were a couple of the
there weren't really any chase scenes. Like the guards were just right there.
Yeah, that's
what. It was like they had like fucking walkie talkies in the Spanish Inquisition because no one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Exactly. Because there was a couple of times I was like, I'm not running to save my life. I'm not running.
Yeah. Yeah, like as a movie by itself, I can see how it would be good, but I'm not gonna get that excitement as somebody who's played godforsaken hours of Assassin's Creed.
It's like they were trying to combine the first 3 games. Not, not 1 through 3, but the first 3 games. All these the Ezio series or whatever, but they weren't even going into all that real well. Hell, I'm really kind of surprised Leonardo da Vinci didn't make an appearance. Like, hey, here, take this.
Well, they couldn't really go into the same stuff that the first 3 games did because that was they were pre-2012. It was like build up to whatever happens in 2012, and then they did that stupid Desmond murder that I hate. I mean, if they would have just given me the choice to press the fucking button in the game, or stop the action and said press it, give me some sort of pressure to just something. That whole he's died in the cutscene. You didn't have any choice. Yeah,
because I still had something else to do with Live Desmond. I was like, okay, I'll just run back and get it here in a second. Let me do this real quick. You're dead. What the fuck? I remember I was pissed as hell when it happened. I was like,
and as far as I recall, you didn't have the choice to press the button yourself. He just
because it was like push his button, like you did when you activate the rest of the bullshit because you had to run the whole thing here, put the cube here, push fucking A. Put the cube here, push A. Push the cube here.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck happened.
And it didn't give you any indication of that. Yeah, I mean, I was probably drunk when I played it, but it didn't give you any indication that you were gonna fucking die. He just died, and fuck Desmond, because he got barely mentioned in the next game. And then I can see where the movie's trying to make up for the fact that they don't deal with the modern stuff, because there really wasn't enough Aguilar for me.
What?
There wasn't enough of the past, the Spanish Inquisition. There wasn't enough Aguilar for me.
Yeah.
Maybe they cut it short because of his Spanish. But like I said in the car, I was like, you could tell he just learned Spanish for the movie. Versus everyone else who'd probably spoken it before. It was just... As somebody who didn't listen to it a lot, I mean, you didn't pick up on that, but...
Yeah, just... Of course, like I said, I wasn't going in there expecting a whole lot. Like I said, I just want they did what pretty much what I was wanting them to do as far as adaptations from the from a lot of the games, sliding through stuff, going through here to diving, the body movements, they were very true. They were very true to that.
They didn't really show a lot of the good stuff of the body movements and stuff until the end, because you had those terrible jump cuts and you can't see nothing until really towards the climax with the fight, with the modern fight, the 2 modern fights, because there really was 2 modern fights.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah, I just, but yeah, I thought they, like that whole Apple bit business, they could have went into a bit more, on that with the game part, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I didn't appreciate they were like the apples over here. This dude has it. When, honestly... if it was there, the Templars would have found it forever ago.
That's what I mean, because
he was so
talk about hiding in plain sight. I guess
I know. Well, he was so.
But you gave it to Christopher Columbus. Take it to his grave, whatever. Okay, well, who the fuck put it in there? You know, who the hell did Chris? You know,
Who would have buried him? Some fucking Templars, because that's who the fuck would have done it. You know, it wouldn't have been lost that long if Christopher Columbus, if it was buried with him. You know, oh yeah, I forgot to say spoilers. Oops. But we always talk spoilers, so chew my draws. But I was really hoping that Marion's character, the chick, was going to shank her own dad. Because the scene they showed her as part of Aguilar's, you know, as part of Callum's bloodline. The chick that looked like her because Deus Ex Machina, you know? Because movie rules. Exactly. And she saw herself in that reflection. She saw her past self in his lineup. And nothing came of that. She promised to chase him down and kill him at the end of the movie. And I was like, the best thing that movie could have done would have had her shank her dad in front of everybody and go, you know, nothing is true, everything is permitted. That would have been the best ending for the fucking movie.
Yeah.
And they just limp dicked on that. That's the alternate ending that's in my heart. And that would have made the movie 10 times better than what it ended with. You know, the sequel fodder of "We're going to run."
Yeah, that would have been a fucking awesome there, because because that's true, everything's permitted,
Yeah, if she'd have just fucking said that in front of the entire fucking Templar Council with the fucking shank in her hand and her dad, you know, that would have been awesome. Because, I mean, they made it a point to build the tension between her and her father the entire fuck. They built up to it perfectly. And because they didn't do it, it lessened the movie. And it would have been beautiful, especially with his girlfriend assassin thing, you know, his head touch buddy as Aguilar. If he'd found the same thing, you know, the parallel in Marion's character, whatever the fuck her name was, if they would have found a parallel in that by the end of the movie, it would have been way more fantastic. And it comes off as alright to me.
Yeah, of course, you know, could have been better. You know, it almost seems like it was rushed. You know, or they might have lost interest in doing the movie after Unity fucking failed. You know,
it was rushed because there wasn't a game and it had to come out this year, and they barely got that motherfucker in. Yeah. Like, it's been out for 5 days, they barely got that motherfucker in. Like, I'm probably not gonna have edited this by the new year fucking starts. You know.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, after Unity kind of failed, it probably lost a lot of funding after that. Yeah,
probably, but like, it is pretty much the best game adaptation I've seen though. Now that I've had more time to mull over it, like a whole 30 minutes.
Would have been nice seeing Broomstick killed in there.
You are really upset that broomstick was not in the other game.
Because that was the best weapon in the whole goddamn series. I mean, come on, first, you mean, especially since it's supposed to be, you know,
of all the weapons in this game set, the broom was the best one. Because you could murder a crew of guards with a broom. Way faster than with any other tool that... Well, except for the rope dart.
Yeah.
But I think I'm the only person that used that fucking rope dart in that game.
Well, rope dart was only available in 3. I'm talking about, you know, fucking as far as the Ezio's series.
Yeah.
Because, you know, after that, you couldn't use the damn broom.
It was Ezio's toy. But yeah, no, I really think I'm the only motherfucker that ever used that rope dart. And I used it a lot.
Of course, once we found out you killed motherfuckers, I mean, yeah, that's the only reason we weren't number 2.
we were number 1.
No, we were three. You know, I'm talking total kills.
No, I'm saying we ain't made it to number 1 eventually. But yeah, we were 3 for a long fucking time.
Yeah, that's the only reason we weren't, you know, because we were halfway through the game before you figured out you could do that shit.
Yeah,
I
mean, once we played through again, we were number 1.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, number 3, it's like, oh, you can do this.
Mm-hmm.
You can hang them by the neck with this. All right, I'm gonna do that 8,000 times now. I was the worst. I didn't. That's a personal thing for me.
Hanging white man in the street.
Hanging pre-revolution white dudes in the street, man. Shh, those fuckers. But my ancestral bloodline really enjoyed that. I didn't even have to tap into the animus for that shit. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna get a lot of shit from nitpicky bastards.
because nobody has anything else better to do.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah.
If you hadn't played the games, it's probably a good movie.
Because like I said, I'm not even real sure what the storyline on the games is anymore because I quit paying attention so long ago. Especially even in that part of it. I just remember murder does kill all me. I don't even know. I don't even know why I'm trying to kill him. They just said go kill this motherfucker. I said all right.
He lit up yellow. Go kill him. So that's how I feel. That's how I feel playing Syndicate right now. Because I finally started playing Syndicate. Oh, he's yellow. He's dead now. And then he gets mad at me. He's like, "No, we told you to kidnap him. I just saw he was yellow. My bad." Because there's literally a character in there that yells at you if you kill the guys that you're supposed to kidnap, but it doesn't have like a kidnap instead. It just has the same kill marker. So I do it all the time. Like, I'm never gonna finish this. I'm never gonna get this. This is never gonna be my area because I'm gonna keep fucking murdering these guys to kidnapping them. But you'd think that'd make them turn over the area to me.
Dang, but yeah.
I'm not gonna surrender to this guy that keeps stabbing my dudes in the face instead of taking them hostage. Yeah, that sequel fodder ending. I wish it would have ended in the middle of the leap of faith instead of before he jumped. Because he should have jumped and made the eagle noise and then stopped.
Yeah.
Because that's when it makes the noise, in the middle of the jump. But apparently they only wanted to pay his stunt man that one time. The effects look good. The ones that weren't jump cut away.
Yeah.
It annoys me because this director took like the asshole jump cuts to the next level. Because not only did he jump cuts between pieces of the actual fight, he was also jump cutting when it jumped to the animus in the present. So it was like a quadruple jump cut. They were just like, fuck you can't see it. And I got more aggravated than disappointed at the end when I couldn't see. I was just like, okay, I'll just take a nap then since you don't want me to see the fight.
Yeah, like I said, there was a couple of times I damn near fell asleep.
Because you couldn't see what was going on, so why not? The dialogue wasn't terrible.
No.
It wasn't great. But it wasn't terrible.
Like I said, I quit paying attention. Everybody quit trying to do their fake ass accents. Sounded almost more like an old Shakespearean play there for a second.
Because Marion kept forgetting she wasn't French when she was. French accent came out hard. Like, you forgot you're supposed to be his child, right? And then Fassbender's Spanish on top of that. Okay, so in the game they explain away the stupid accents by, oh, it's the animus translating for you. Like, everybody could have just had regular fucking American accents and had them just say, oh, the animus translates for you. If anything, you'd be better off shipping the subtitles to the people playing the game than you would to the people watching the movie. People watching the movie, you need to dumb that down a little bit and not give them subtitles and just have them fucking say it. I would have appreciated the subtitles more in the game than the movie.
Yeah.
Because I'm already working hard to find the fucking jump cuts. The asshole quad jump cuts. And then I gotta read subtitles, which means I really ain't seeing shit. Like, I didn't see shit in the fights. I assume Aguilar escaped and won. And then the one that they had that was cut a little bit better, he desynced right in the middle of a fucking leap of faith. So the one cool shot we got, he didn't make it.
Yeah, I was kind of upset about that too.
I was like, oh, we're finally oh.
Sit there, okay, so now they're going to explain to him how to do a leap of faith. No. I was like, really? You're kidding, because, that was one of the first part, learning to, I think, they do some of the, I guess, I was expecting more of the training too,
Yeah, because they skipped really to where he was like, okay, you're an assassin, now cut off your finger, let's go.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't do any of the introduction to the moves, and you learn, like, that stuff made you more ingratiated to Desmond. Like, you felt his plight because you didn't know that shit either. Like, you're just Aguilar mid-roll. Like, he's already been doing this shit. He's already badass. Let's go. I can see why they did that because, training makes it more of a heavier origin story because it's like a double origin story, and you don't want that kind of a sandwich. But it worked fine in the first game. But I can see how it's trying to be the anti-Desmond. And the bleeding effect was treated interestingly.
Yeah, I did like how that was done. I thought that was nice. But there's a couple little small things they left out on some of that. I just thought they could have done a little bit better job. But especially if they was going to do that, then why the hell couldn't they do this?
I felt they spent a long time in the room when Callum was getting his "I'm actually a good guy, let's go whoop their ass" download. They didn't spend enough time building to that. It just kind of happened while he was standing there looking like he was dead to shit. The Fassbender constipated expression. Like, he stood there, and really it was just a bunch of people in hoods with his face standing there looking at it for a long fucking... Like, nobody talked to him until his mom came out and talked to him. That felt like it was like 30 minutes of that. That long. And that could have been better spent with him talking to people as Aguilar or something else to where it would show that he... I know why they didn't do it, but that didn't work for me. Like, they could have had that last Aguilar interaction be better to where it showed him siding more with the assassins instead of the Templars. Because they couldn't do it before that because he was like, I'm totally going to do what they want. And they were pushing that storyline, but they could have done something better than having him stand there for fucking 15, 20 minutes and go, they look like me. Like, there was... There was no dialogue to push it. There was no connect. It was just him standing there looking at people look like him in different outfits. Like, he got to wear the outfits from the series. And he was like, that's cool, I'm wearing those outfits. Like, that's it. Like, they could have skipped straight to his mom talking to him. Especially since they wasted that moment of Marion's character coming up with her hood. Like, it was him, his mom. Him, Marion. Him. Like, we could have skipped a whole bunch of that shit and gone straight to him as Aguilar and maybe like two other dudes on like a quick pan. And then, but they had to slow it down for the dummies, I guess. But that was a good long fucking
that's
time.
My only problem is they got to dumb everything down so much here. Like it seems like.
But they didn't have to. I mean, they had spent already 10 minutes showing him looking at other motherfuckers that were him. I don't know where the shit. I was like, are we still doing it? We're really like they're not gonna talk to him.
Yeah, I was expecting, like you said, for it to go, a down the line progression. I don't know if that's something he was trying to do. Yeah. But they kind of, kind of like glimpse into everybody. I'm saying it's a down the line progression as a kind of, even as a walk away. That could have almost been, a better walk right. Or like, cause I don't know, because they could, and then had have him blend into one,
where they all walk into him, and then that would have clearly shown, oh, he's synchronized for real now. If they just walked into him, no, they just staying there like Ubers for fucking 15, 20 minutes. I want to know how long that scene was because it felt like for fucking ever.
Yes, it did.
And then his mom said, "Go be an assassin now, boy," and that was it. His dad didn't bother to say they were going to capture us. None of that shit. No dialogue. Just make it vague and stupid. What else was there? Was there anything that generally aggravated you or anything?
I mean, I didn't really have a whole lot. Bullshit moment, I didn't feel the words. Oh no, that's not right, or no, that's wrong. Aside from the fact they didn't, they could have just had him that through a vendor booth. What you always do, swing through the vendor booth. They would just had this have one of those.
One of those and that damn broom. That's all you wanted.
Yeah. But I mean, I thought they did a fairly decent job with it.
Yeah, it's.
I'll probably buy the DVD. I liked it.
Yeah, it's like one of the best video game adaptations I've ever seen. I just really wish they would have pushed the Marion character becoming an assassin at the end of the movie. That's the one thing that I can hold as a detriment against it.
Yeah.
Well, that and the terrible fighting direction in the beginning. That hurt my eyeballs.
Yeah,
It wasn't fantastic, but I enjoyed it. It was entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking better than fucking Batman vs Superman.
Batman vs Superman was kind of hilarious though, and it's stupid.
But but in a stupid, in
a stupid way. Like this was entertaining without being terrible to get there.
Yeah, sit there without going what the that's wasn't a whole lot of what the fuck or hell
I think I raised my arms up in annoyance once, but then they made up for it with some dialogue later that took care of that. Or it was just something silly that I was just being a goofball about.
No, sit there. You cannot put red kryptonite in front of blue kryptonite. They haven't found a yellow kryptonite yet.
You're a fucking nerd, dude. Anyway, so if we were to give it stars, we'd give it like whatever the middle number is.
Yeah, I mean, I'll sit there. Yeah,
high middle.
I'd give it a good 3.5.
Yeah, I'd give it a high middle.
Yeah, I'll sit there. It's definitely better than 2 stars. Not, if you're going on a 4 or 5 star system. On a 5-star system, definitely a 3.5.
I'm saying we go 5-star, 10-star. Either way, it'd be like a high. It'd be like a high middle.
Yeah.
Like if it came on TV, I'd totally watch it. I wouldn't be like, oh shit, and change the channel or anything.
Yeah.
I'd go right into it.
Saying, I ain't gonna pay $20 for a DVD, but I catch myself at $12.99. I'll buy it.
I totally watched it again. A few times,
especially
probably.
On nice, especially hell, if I can finally get it on some decent Ultra K TV like it's supposed to,
I don't know. You just go. The fight choreography is still gonna be terrible. It's not gonna make it better.
No, that's it.
Just fast forward through that part and get to the rest of the movie. The beauty of DVD. But yeah, if you haven't decided whether you want to see it or not, and you're reading all these either dramatically positive reviews or dramatically negative reviews, those people are dumb. It's not that serious. Get you some popcorn. Go see the movie. Bourbon or not, whatever.
Very well adapted and sit there. Even if you're not an Assassin's Creed fan, you can still follow along with it. It would probably actually make more sense to you if you're not an Assassin's Creed fan. Sit there because you're not, because you're not going to be distracted because you're looking forward to this at this particular, because that's where I'm like, well, hold on, where's the, and then you get distracted and miss something.
Yeah, no,
thinking.
I'd probably give it a higher rating if I hadn't played the games as a movie.
Yeah. I mean, it's the overall, for the, I know sometimes it does get a little confusing, like who is the good guys and who's the bad guys.
Yeah, that guard was a little in the middle too. Like he seemed like he was going to come out as an assassin. Like I wanted those people just to beat assassins. Because I'd played the first game, I needed somebody to turn to good and help him out, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I'm tainted by the game.
Of course, I missed the first two get sit there and run around killing it, fucking run around hunting motherfuckers down,
Yeah, there was yeah. I've been playing the first 200. Like I'm playing the first one just so I can hunt down the fucking Templars. It's fantastic. The game is so clunky to control, but I'm gonna hunt down and find every one of them motherfuckers again. I'm gonna beat my time from before. But yeah, thanks for checking out Salem I'm Hit.
I'm Tony.
And I'm Amber. We're at Salem I'm Hit on Twitter, SalemI'mHit.com, Salem I'm Hit all over the internet.
Good night.